going.
I'll be sharing this on Facebook on my local game group.
Nice.
Hopefully we can get some people watching from there.
It's posted to Slack. Posted to Facebook group as well. And then from Discord, I'll do it for my phone since we're using Discord to chat right now.
Oh, wait, they just copied the ESFA's thing. That was not the right one to cut. Let's see if it's draft. In a group.
Really has been a long time. I have not updated this my last stream, and I forgot about all the tags I have to do. I'm advertising a different board game. Oops.
Oops.
All right. Hey, Magic thanks for checking in and watching this online. I think I spammed all the social media to let people know we're playing. And one quick thing to share. That's a little crooked. But we are $73 away from the next stretch goal on the Kickstarter campaign right now for everyone getting a large Alt Inc. Amazon. So here, Billy O and I are going to be playing. I'm playing the Amazons, and he's playing the Undead. I've gone with a mostly cavalry and magic army with a splash of light melee, and I brought my Highland Tower and my Flatland Grove.
And I went with a heavy melee and a magic army, and I brought my Wasteland Standing Stones and my Phalanx Grove.
Oops. That's right. I think I need to mirror your picture for me because I think I have your home facing my home. So your
I can switch it easy.
Oh,
there we go.
All right. Perfect. So your horde is one unit, right?
Yep.
Cool. For a second, I was thinking that we had almost mirrored completely, but it looks like my horde and your home would be facing off. All right. So if you're ready, we'll do horde rolls and see who wins. The whole army versus one unit.
I got a maneuver.
I got 3. That's a pretty sad roll for a cavalry army.
That's pretty strong for a magic unit.
I am going to choose to go first. I'll let you pick the frontier terrain.
Oh, might as well go with mine.
Sounds good. All right, my Highland got a 5 missile.
That's a reroll on an 8. My home got a 1 magic.
Aw, man.
And a 1 magic at the Phalanx.
Wow, this is going to be a longer game than I thought.
And it kind of offsets your first turn charges.
It sure does. That's well played for you. I thought I'd be happy with getting a Grove either way, but although it's not the colors I want, but let's see how it plays out.
I just went for the magic on the Grove. I didn't care about the colors.
I'm going to start with my first march at the frontier. I'll try and maneuver. Will you oppose?
Yes. One.
I think I counted 13. So that will take it up to 2. And
that still leaves it at magic.
Great thing about Groves, it'll be magic for a while. Let's see what magic I can cast. 3, 7, 11. So I have green and red magic. And you've got 2 black dragons, which I can't summon because I can't do black magic. And I can't summon my white dragon. So let's check out my...
Nice and safe from that.
Well played. So I have 11. Yep. I'm going to... I'm going to cast 2 fiery weapons on my Horde army. And with 3 extra magic, let's cast an Ash Storm on the frontier.
Okay.
And then second march, I'm going to try and maneuver the Horde army at your home.
I will oppose.
You won't let me do anything. 3, 6, 9, 13.
6.
All right, 13 wins. I'm going to take it up to 2 missile. And I'm going to shoot at your campaign army.
Okay.
So 2 fire weapons is going to add 4 missile results to my roll. Let's see, lots of maneuvers, lots of melee, no missile results, so just 4 from the fiery weapon.
One, 2 saves, so I take 2 damage.
Gives you some fodder for step damage later.
And my bone magic.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, 2 saves. Did you count the Ash Storm?
Oh, so I gotta take another damage. I will lose a guest and a ghoul.
All right. Reserve step. I think I'm gonna... This is interesting. I'm gonna retreat my Horde army and my home army and leave my campaign army alone. So fiery weapon goes away.
Okay.
And I am done.
Okay, I think my first action will be maneuver my home.
All right.
Unopposed goes up to a 3. And we're going to throw some bones at the frontier.
You gotta run out of bones eventually.
3 successes.
Nice. And I've Ash Stormed myself, so that's not helping. There's 4 from Just Counter. 5, 6 becomes 5 from Ash Storm. No damage.
And my second action is I will attempt to maneuver the frontier
I'll allow it.
back down to a 1.
Figured you might, but figured I'd see.
And roll for magic. You did not want to. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the 2 dead.
Ooh. Nice roll.
So I am going to. I'm going to evil eye your army at the frontier twice.
Right.
It gives you minus 40 your saves. And that leaves me with 7 for a black worm.
Ooh. Did you count the Ash Storm for the -1 magic?
Oh, no, I didn't. So 1 evil eye, 1 pulse.
Almost the same thing. Pretty close.
And then I will reserve step, retreat my frontier.
Oh yeah, summon a dragon and then run away. I see how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
And that will end my turn and leave you with a dragon to deal with.
All right, let's see what that dragon does. Mom belly.
Tail. And belly.
All right, 3 damage and belly. Let's see if I can deal with that. All right, so -1 result from non-maneuver rolls, -2 from saves. That 5 is going to become 3, 2, but there's 4 more from the counter, so that's enough saves. But 4 is not enough to kill even a belly up dragon, so he still lives. Oh yeah, Ash Storm is expired. All right. Do I want to stick here with the dragon? Yes, I think I do. First march, I'm going to try and roll for magic at home. 1 magic is nothing, so they do nothing at all. Second march, I'm going to bring in a Deadland Knoll into my campaign army instead of marching, and let's see how it works out. Double maneuvers, cool. I'm going to cast magic. So -1 for palsy, then 9 magic.
Not enough for your white dragon.
Nope, but I've got black magic now, so I'm going to send that dragon to your home. And 2 magic. Red will be an Ash Storm at your home as well. Reserves phase. I'll send the Seer to my frontier, and I'll send everything else to my home. Your turn. Face off on that dragon, and it's your dragon, so you get to roll it.
Evil Eye and Palsy expire. Well, actually, they were gone anyway as soon as you retreat.
I didn't retreat from the campaign, so those were still there.
Oh, yep, but they expire.
Yep.
So dragon, breath, 5 damage.
Ouch.
So I will lose my Death Knight and a Spectre and step them to a Guest and a Ghoul. And since it was a black dragon, I have my results from ID icons, I think.
I think you. I can't read this card I brought up. I think it's ignoring IDs. I can bring it up to verify. So black, the army ignores all of its ID results until the start of your next turn.
Okay, so no ID results.
Yep, no missile attacks from you. I definitely feel like the Black Breath is the most painful of the bunch.
So I got 5, 7, not enough to kill the dragon. I can't play. Okay, that's the end of that.
Okay, first
So
march.
my first action will be reserve magic. Three, 4. Because I only get 1, even though I've got 2 dead.
Yep.
Not enough to bring him back, so I will instead just Restless Dead. Restless Dead on my ghoul.
Your Golem, the Horde. All right.
And my second action will be to attempt to maneuver at the Horde.
I will oppose.
Total of 3.
3, 4, 5. If the fire walking counts as maneuver during this or not. I think it does. Yeah, it does.
Okay. So I will reinforce to the frontier again. And then reserve, abandon the other 2.
Right.
And Restless Dead goes away.
Then on my turn, the Ash Storm is going to go away. Excuse me. We'll start with maneuvering at the frontier. I'm going to skip my maneuver to keep my train die where it is because I don't want to roll a disaster. And I'll roll for some magic. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 magic. So let's see. All your units are at the frontier or reserves, right?
Yep.
All right. Well then, let's cast 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I thought about moving the dragon, but let's do a couple fiery weapons on my home. Again, just to gear up for a nice charge.
Okay.
Second march, I'm going to javelin charge, so no maneuver roll. We're going to do a missile attack on your campaign army. So I'll count all my maneuvers as missile. There's 3, 6 maneuver, lots of saves. And then 2 IDs, so that's 8 missile plus 4 from fiery weapon, 12 missile.
Roll for save. 3.
Right.
So I need to take 9 damage.
Some of those javelins have struck.
I will lose a ghoul, a apparition, a vampire, and a Draco Lich. I will get back my Death Knight and my Spectre.
All right. I'm not going to do any reserves, so I am finished.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try reserve magic. Two, not enough for anything that I can cast from the reserves. And I'm going to pull back to fully to the reserves.
All right.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I could have cast magic on that second action.
So my fiery weapon expires. First march. Let's march at this terrain. So we roll the Deadlands. Hey, look, I can cast magic. We're going to move it up to 2 and cast magic. Cantrip, that's 3, 5, 6, 9 magic. I don't know if I have anything very useful to cast with this. Actually, I've got some Finger of Deaths. Do you have a 2 health heavy melee unit?
Let's see, my 2 health units. I've got 2 skirmishers, a light magic, and 2 heavy magics.
Let's take out one of the heavy magics with 8 points of Finger of Death.
So that dies, and I will get an apparition back.
8 magic to do 1 damage. Perfect. Second march, I'm going to turn the 5 up to a 6 on the Highlands. Nothing to attack, so I am done. Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to do reserve magic. See if I can bolster some of my forces back. 1.
Cool.
So that's a no. And I'm going to take my chances with the dragon.
Sounds like a plan.
And your turn. See if I can kill the dragon and get some of those units promoted.
We'll see if I can change that. I'm gonna get my maneuver, keep my minor train as it is, and roll for magic. There's 7, plus another 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, I'm gonna summon your Black Drake to your home. Make you face 2 dragons instead of just 1. And 6, let's try casting a Soiled Ground on your home as well. So, until the start of my next turn, any unit killed at that terrain goes into the dead unit area makes a save roll. If it does not, it's buried. Let's get rid of those silly zombies and skeletons and other undead things.
Good play.
Second march, I'm going to turn my home up to 7, and I am done. No reserves.
Okay. Dragons. A wing and a chest. I couldn't hope for.
That's pretty good.
So my heavy magic from the chest will become a vampire. And then I roll to fight.
Silly dragons, whatever happened to rolling breath?
They know who they're loyal to. And look, there's the vampire. That's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Enough to kill one of the dragons.
You want to kill the one that's flying away or the one that's staying?
That's a tough call. I think I am going to... I'm going to kill the one that's flying away.
Interesting move. Gives you another chance to promote again next turn and protection from the white dragon.
So I will promote. Death Knight is going to become a Draco. And my 2 apparitions will become 2 Hekavas.
Ooh, I'm being accused of being rude because dragons are supposed to only roll belly. Don't they realize I haven't rolled a single dragon this game? I've just summoned them.
Yeah, I've been rolling them. I didn't want to kill both of them. I want to milk. You know how much dragon milk is worth on the open market? Okay, and for my maneuver, I am just going to maneuver my home to a 4 and call it a day.
All right. We'll start a march at my home. See what the Deadlands does. Double maneuver. Then I'm going to maneuver up to 3 magic and cast some magic. That looks like a good roll. 5 plus 8 is 13. 14. 17 magic. That is awesome. Oh yeah, Solid Ground has expired. 17 magic. And you've got all your silly step damage stuff going on still.
I've got 3 1s and a 3 in there.
3 1s in the 3-year dead unit area? Alright.
Yep. 2 apparitions, I think it's a ghoul, and 2 and the Death Knight.
Let's see, I've got red and green magic. I'm going to, for 7 magic, I'm going to try summoning that Drake back again. Taking my chances once again. For 6, another Soiled Ground. And then 4 more. I'm wondering how good you'll be doing at maneuvers, but I'm not going to chance a Flash Flood. I'm going to cast 2 points of Ash Storm at the terrain. That's all the magic, right? 7, and 6, and 4.
That's
Yep.
17, yep.
Perfect. That was my first march. Second march, take my home on up to 8, control the tower. And from the tower, let's fire a pot shot at your home army with my army that has almost no missiles. 3.
IDs are doubled.
That's right, 6. 3 doubles to 6, 6 missile incoming. You've got 2 Ash Storms hurting you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a save of 7, so a save of 5. So I take 1 damage.
All right, and Soiled Grove, see if he rolls a save or gets buried.
Let's get these out of the way. Roll the zombie. Saved.
Dang, I tried.
Got his ID. The dead just won't die.
Nope. All right, your move. Let's see some
Okay.
double breath after a handful of tails.
A claw and a tail
I'll take it.
and a belly. So 9 and
Good enough, hopefully.
got a smite.
Nice.
Does slay work on?
Melee only.
Dang. I was hoping it was melee or direct.
Yeah, it looks like just Rend, Smite, just those two for the Undead SCIs.
So I have to save verse 9.
And two Ash Storm.
Which I can take those as melee and still have enough to kill the belly up.
Nice.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not enough. Okay. So I'll do it that way. So I take no casualty. I kill the belly up. And I promote a Spectre to a Death Knight.
All right.
You know what? Let's get silly. I am going to maneuver here at my home.
Okay.
Up to a 5. And then full retreat. Your turn.
All right. No more Swallowed Ground, no more Ash Storm. I was getting ready to do something fun, but now you've all retreated. I'm going to do a Javelin charge from my home army, targeting your reserves. So
Okay.
IDs do not count since I'm targeting reserves. There's an ID that doesn't count. There's 3. And then 3, 6, 10 from maneuvers. That's 13 missile. That's the army that needs to double maneuvers.
3, 6, 7, 11, 12, and 13. Just enough.
Wow. All right, second march. Let's see what my Deadlands does. I get to do magic. I'm going to take it up to 4 magic. And we'll cast magic, because why not? 6 magic. So much for being good at casting magic. I was getting ready for some fun, but with your full retreat, I don't know where you're headed. What would be a good 6 magic spell? I guess the best I've got is a Finger of Death. What commons do you have out there?
I have light magic, skeleton, and a zombie. Two light magics, a skeleton, and a zombie.
Finger of Death, the skeleton. We'll take care of him. Oh, hey, 2 magic. I can palsy your reserve army. I'll palsy your reserve army. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. I thought palsy had to target a terrain.
It says target any opposing army, at least on this card. Let's double check.
Yep, and in the rules. Oh, palsy's good.
Nice. right, so your go.
Okay, I'm going to roll for magic with my reserves. And I got it in 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, plus 1 for bone magic, minus 1 for palsy. So I have 13.
Right.
So I will bring back the Spectre for 6, a zombie for 3, and a skeleton for 3.
Spell attrition is going nowhere.
I have 3 1 points in my dead unit area.
Which is perfect for your racial abilities.
We're coming to you.
Sounds like a plan. I look forward to it.
And your turn. Dragon sips some tea.
I'm going to start with my campaign army, forgo the maneuver to keep my Deadlands as it is, and cast magic. Hey, this looks good. 5, 9, 12, 13. 13 magic. I've been waiting for a fun time to make use of this. Where did I put that spell card? I'm going to rally, target up to 3 Amazon units at a terrain, and move them to any other terrain where I have at least 1 Amazon unit. So my Medusa, my Harbinger, I forget what it's called, it's going to move over, as well as we'll take one of my Oracles over. That'll be my 3 units. How much do I have left? That costs 5, so I've got 8 magic left. I don't know if I dare cast Soiled Ground on my home terrain. Well, maybe to be safe for now, I'm going to cast 4 Watery Doubles on my home. Take the coward's way out.
Plus 4 saves.
Second march, I'm going to do a Kukri charge. So melee attack, counting my maneuvers as melee. There's melee. There's some really painful tramples, 6 each. 3 cantrip. And useless saves. So 3 cantrip. I'm going to cast a palsy on your horde army with the 3 cantrip. And then so that's 6, 12, since the trample counts as each. 12, 16, 20, 24, 26.
Okay, save verse 26 with a palsy. 1, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 18, so 17. So I take, was it 7 damage? Because you had 24?
26.
26. So I take 9.
Yeah, that's a lot of saves. I'm impressed.
Even my magic units have saves.
That
What
does
I
help.
love about, like, my light magic has a 50% chance of saving.
You won't see that with any other race.
So I have to take 9. Let's see, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, keep that. So that's, and then one more. So I'm losing my Draco Lich, 2 Hekavas, and a Ghoul, and I'm getting two Apparitions and a Ghoul.
Well done. Would you like to counterattack?
Of course. I have 2 minor deaths in here just for that.
Uh-oh.
And I got a Slay icon. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 11 melee and a Slay. Which monsters do you have in there?
Medusa and Nightmare.
I'm going to slay the Nightmare.
You probably will. Yep. The Nightmare has been slain. No more nightmares tonight. And how much damage? 11?
Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12.
Well, alright. One die down there. Alright, these saves are looking terrible. Is that 0? Is that truly 0? That looks like 0 saves. The tides have turned. So I will cast another watery double with my cantrip for 5 saves and take 7 damage. Oh no.
I'm getting a little bit of...
A little bit of what?
There we go. I was getting a little bit of lag there.
See, I cast watery double, so I have 5 watery doubles, and those are all my saves are the watery doubles. So 5 saves from watery doubles is 7 damage. I'm gonna take the 2 battle riders and the oracle into the dead unit area. And I'm gonna be very sad about that. Despite that, I am not going to do any reserve movement, and it is your turn.
Did you... I mean about reserves. Did you take any reserve movement? It's lagging on my end.
No movement.
Okay. Then I will, for my first action, try to maneuver the tower.
I'll of course oppose. I'm sure my 3 will hold strong.
4,
Palsy will save
7, 8.
Or not.
I actually rolled some actual maneuvers for once. 9, 10, 11, 12.
You mean undead have feet?
Yeah, I'm just as shocked as you are.
That's so unlike them. All right, taking it down to 7. Nice.
And I will attack you.
Well, fine then.
One, 2, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14. That was not a... So I have 14.
All right.
13 because I still have palsy.
13. This is looking bad for me. 3. Where are all of my counters at? So 3 plus 5 is 8. You said 13, so 5 damage. I only have 3 and 4 health units, so I have to choose the Medusa and absorb 1 damage. I will then counterattack. Uh, 6.
And my saves. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All downhill for me now.
And we will stay put at your tower.
All right.
We've always wanted a nice tower to throw bones off of.
You'll have it soon enough. Palsy and Watery Double expires. This is looking so bad. Let's see what this Deadlands terrain turns into. Double saves, yay! Well, oh, well.
Now, if only you could move that over to the tower.
Right. I'm gonna not maneuver the terrain and cast magic. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even know what to do with all this lack of magic now. So you're even maneuvering well right now. I'm going to cast 6 magic, revive a battle rider.
Okay.
Second march, I'm going to try and maneuver my home.
I will oppose. I worked hard enough to get you out of there.
You sure did. I got 9.
1, 2, 5, 6. It's all yours again.
All right. I'm still not even sure that that's the right move, but I will attack you. I probably should have just charged. But, oh well. We'll attack for 7. I'm probably going to lose this on the counterattack.
Oh, there's my convert. That would have been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just enough saves. Oh, 9. And I will counter. Oop, that one got it. I have another sleigh icon.
All right. Got my cavalry and light melee.
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm going to try to slay your light melee. It's a 3-point.
Hey, you got an ID.
Nice. He saved.
Good boy.
And now you get to save against 7, 14, 15, 16 melee.
That looks like a big fat 0. So I have 12 health of units there. So yeah. My other thought was to turn that down to a 6 and retreat, and that probably would have been a whole lot better. All right, here we go.
Okay. I'm going to take your tower. And then I'm going to roll for magic. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in ID, so that's 16, 17, 18, and then 1 for, that's 19 magic. Well, you wanted to play with mine, so I'm going to summon your white dragon to the frontier.
I like it. I've wanted to see a white dragon in play.
And that leaves me with 5, so an evil eye and a palsy on the frontier. And now you get to roll a dragon on your turn.
All right.
And I am done.
This is where the Jaws comes up. Hey, at least they have double saves. Claw. So 12 damage, since a white dragon doubles everything. 1, 2, and 2 ID. So 4 saves, which would double to 8 saves, and cantrip.
The double saves is only on the IDs for the minor terrains.
Thank you for the reminder. I think that changed from the old rules, and I also don't play with minor terrains, so I'm not used to them.
I only just remembered recently. And we were talking about Amazons and maneuvers and how that would be broken.
Either way, I'm still being hurt by this because I subtract 2 save results and then 1 result, so I'm only having 1 doubled. I can cast a watery double with my cantrip, so I've got a total of 2 saves. Or sorry, 1 double to 2 plus the watery double, so 3 saves. So I'm taking 9 damage. How much health do I have here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 2 health left. This seems about as good a point as any to resign. Alright, I've got a 2 health unit. I can do this. I'm going to not maneuver to keep my die where it is and roll for magic. And I'm going to get 2 maneuver. I'm going to retreat into the reserves, meaning the Deadlands goes to the buried unit area out of the game.
Yep. But as the Amazons, you have a spell to bring that back.
I sure do.
One of the only races, actually, it is the only race I think that can bring the miners back.
Right. I think the other ways are Silver Medallion and with the Grove, if it ever goes to the 8th phase.
Yep.
All right. Let's see if you can get 8 magic and finger my unit to death.
Well, that's what I'm going to try to do. I have 10, 12.
You can bring out another dragon. All right. Good game, well played.
Well played. Thank you for the game.
Thank you too. You remain the reigning champ of the Undead.
Yeah, the Undead, I'm a strong proponent of them. They've got saves, melee, all on their magic units. So with these new rule changes, you can have just magic units and still have a formidable force.
That's a very good point.
Because now you're not restricted by the number of magic units.
Mm-hmm.
Your light magic have a 50% chance of melee, 50% chance of saves, and a 33% chance of magic.
And combining that with the sept damage and the bone magic, that's some nice racial powers right there.
And the apparitions, the common ones, trying to get it in somewhere. Here we go. The common ones have 3 magic faces, 3 melee faces, and 2 saves. And with bone magic, they can actually cast Restless Dead by themselves, adding 3 maneuvers. So they don't need maneuvers.
And that is amazing, having a common unit add 3 maneuver results to an army.
People will probably disagree with me on this, but I actually find that the heavy magic rare, the Lich, is probably the least useful of the undead rare. They get the cantrip, yes, but that with the way that you can build your armies, you can stock up on 3 of the light, and they have the potential of getting 9 magic in one roll.
That's a good point. That's pretty awesome. And me personally, I've always wanted to see some use of the vampires convert going on. That looks like a fun SAI.
If you can get it off, it's great. If you can get 2 of them in an arm. That's why also with my build, I put 2 minor deaths to increase my chances of slay and play. Plague, knowing I was going against the Amazons, they don't have as many save icons. So a Plague would tear through the forces and
Yeah, that plague is scary for almost any race. It is interesting to think about. The Amazons meet the staple that most races have, which is one save face on their IDs or on their faces. But there are a few like Feral and Undead that have really high save icons, and then races that especially have been balanced out now with the 4.0 rules, like the Lava Elves and Coral Elves with their maneuvers counting as saves. It gives them much greater chances of saving. So Amazons look like they are on a okay scale for having number of saves, but it really is not enough.
especially when you're up against a melee heavy army.
Yep.
You need to pick them off before they can get close. And the Undead are just hard to pick off with that step. Those soiled grounds were great. I got lucky and didn't have to worry about it.
Yep. That is something I love too, is bringing out the Deadlands at any terrain to give myself access to black magic. And soiled ground is such a great way to bury units, especially the Undead. I'm gonna have to try that again in another match.
Definitely.
Right. Well, thanks again for playing. I look forward to our next game.
As do I. You have a great night.
You too. Good night. Everybody else, if you haven't checked out the Kickstarter yet, check out the Kickstarter. Lots of great Amazons. Get some Amazons of your own and support the game. Good night.